After 32 years of co-hosting The Morning on KNCI Radio in Sacramento, Tom Mailey ready for his next chapter.
Yes.
Retirement.
So Dave Grashoff is with Tom right now, taking a look back at his amazing career and also hanging out on a fantastic deck.
You guys, 43 years overall in radio, and then 32 plus years at KNCI. You know, he's a good friend of the show. We've had him and Pat on many times through the years. So, hey, happy retirement.
Hi,
what time did
Tom.
you get up this morning?
5.
5 a.m. You
Hi.
up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, the internal clock is going to take a while to reset. Yeah.
Okay, so 32 plus years at KNCI. Just talk a little bit about that. That's awesome, first of all. Congratulations to your retirement.
Thank you.
How 32 years? How did you make it work for so long?
You work with somebody like Pat Still. and the other people that we've been blessed to work with, Cody Robinson, Walt Shaw, Julie Ryan, Louise Turner, the different bosses we've had, Chad Roofer now, just everybody that we've worked with, it has been like a group effort all along. You know, you hear us on the morning show, but it's everybody else keeping that boat afloat.
When you started in radio, 43 some years ago? Do you remember how much money you made at that time? What was that,
80 bucks a week.
80 bucks a week.
Yep.
That was probably early 80s.
Yep. When I cashed out last week, I was making 90 bucks a week. So
okay, 90 bucks. So yeah,
your dreams can come true too.
Congratulations on that. What was the first truck you drove or car that you drove to work? Do you remember back then?
Yeah, it was a '71 Pontiac Le Mans Super Sport, and it had the shark gills on the side. I wish I hadn't sold that car for $1,200.
Oh my goodness.
What are you most proud about? Looking back on the career, I mean, people ask me, hey, what's your favorite moment? I mean, what are some of the things that stand out to you in 32 plus years?
Just like closest to my heart, and I know Pat's as well, was a year after 9/11. We went to New York for a full week, and we broadcast from Ground Zero while the commemorations were underway, and we talked with family members and people who, were there that day, and that is just in the very, it's a very special part of my heart forever. That was huge.
As far as some of the great stars that you've met through the years, are there any in particular that stand out that you were like, wow, he was something else?
We've been really lucky in that regard. I think Keith Urban, we've talked to him many times, and he always was great, always fun, funny. Blake Shelton is a wild card. We used to love talking to Blake. Garth Brooks, fun fact, has a photographic memory. If he met you 35 years ago, he'd still remember the name of your dog.
Your dog.
So yeah, just so lucky to meet all of these people over the years. And I think there's a reason, like there's a personality type that goes into country music, like almost to a person, they are all just like who you would hope they would be. They're all just really good people.
Yeah. Okay, so just talk about what's next for Tom Mailey, day one today of retirement. So what are you going to be doing?
I am, and the reason I left, thank you. Can I get a bendy straw?
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Is there an umbrella in that?
So I am going into the fishing guide business full time. I'm leaving. I'm leaving radio not because I've had enough. It's that I've had a fishing guide business for the last 4 years. I've fished my whole life. It's my other passion besides basketball. But I'm not going to the NBA.
Really?
And
you sure?
I want to transition into it full time. I still have a little bit of juice left in the tank.
That's awesome.
Right here, and so I'm going into I've got a fishing guide business, and I just want to do that for several years.
Real quick, your fishing guide, the website, if people want to.
GTNetFishing.com. It's Get the Net guide service. Yeah.
Congratulations to you. We'll see you on the court today. You playing?
Maybe. Are you going to guard me?
I will be.
I will not be there.
I was like, I don't have time for this anymore.
It's so odd.
Dave, we call him Under the Basket Dave. This is Dave, like nice guy Dave.
Yeah.
Under the Basket Dave, he would run over his own
kind of
mother for a rebound.
I feel like
true.
we've seen that here. Grass, and you can hear us, right, Tom? Can Tom?
Yeah, he can hear us.
Okay.
Yes.
It's going to be kind of weird not to just say Pat and Tom, Pat and Tom. Like I feel like I would see you in
rolls off the
public. It's
tongue.
like Pat and Tom. It is. It's such a household name.
And that's a blessing. I'm
Yeah.
just so
Yeah.
thrilled to have been the Tom part. And Pat has gone through his own trials with cancer, and he's
Yeah.
recovering from it, and
Yeah.
he's better. And he and Cody are going to carry on, and they're going to do a great job. And I couldn't imagine working with anyone else the last 32 and a half years.
Yeah.
Well, Tom, you are one of the best who ever did it. So
joining
we
us.
are just grateful to spend some time with you this morning. And happy trails and enjoy your
Happy trails
retirement,
to you.
sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at the dog.
Cheers. Where's my bendy straw? I'm serious.
Get that man the bendy straw.
Yeah.
Look at the dog.
Grass.
So good.